thưa quý vị, ngày hôm nay chúng ta có mặt ở đây để chúng ta cùng tri ân nước Mỹ. Và đặc biệt trong đêm hôm nay là kỷ niệm rất lớn, bởi vì hôm nay là sao? Bởi vì 50 năm. 50 năm là từ năm 1975 cho tới năm 2025. 50 năm là một dấu mốc thời gian tuy không dài lắm, nhưng cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta tại đất nước Mỹ đã kịp ghi một dấu ấn rất đặc biệt. Trong cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng ta đã có rất là nhiều người đã thành công trong mọi lĩnh vực, từ kinh tế đến chính trị, đến kinh doanh, đến công nghệ, đến tất cả mọi thứ, kể cả văn nghệ, văn hóa, nghệ thuật và kể cả ẩm thực. Trong đêm hôm nay, chúng ta cùng nhau để nhìn lại một sự tự hào của một chặng đường 50 năm của cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng ta ở trên đất Mỹ. Chúng ta cùng ngồi lại đây để chúng ta nhìn lại, ôn lại quá khứ, tôn vinh hiện tại và chúng ta cùng hướng về tương lai. Một tràng pháo tay cho VABA. Dạ, cảm ơn.
Tonight, we honor the stories that shaped us, the lessons that guided us, and the legacy we continue to build, united by the power of speak with one voice. At the heart of this evening is an organization leading that voice, VABA, the Vietnamese American Business Association. Founded in 2011, VABA is more than just a business network. It is a vibrant community of professionals committed to creating meaningful opportunities for collaboration, support, and growth. VABA's mission is simple yet powerful: to connect businesses, to connect community, and to open doors for opportunities. Tonight, we are honored to welcome you all here tonight and share inspiring stories from Vietnamese American leaders, entrepreneurs, and change makers, reminding us how far we've come and the road ahead. Let's begin with our very first story.
Saigon has fallen. My father, he owned the largest paper mill and recycling operation in South Vietnam. The new government took everything from us. Now we have no home. We had a difficult choice: stay and live under the communists, or risk everything and try to escape. We need to go anywhere for freedom. Everybody thinks that we're gonna die. You get caught, you get killed. We have no choice but continue going. My father had to escape from Vietnam with nothing, so that he could start over and pursue the American dream. And now it's my turn to build a new empire in the land of opportunity. Why would I want to come back to Vietnam? Vietnam has a big problem. Garbage just piling up. Nowhere for the people to dump their trash. How do they solve this problem? Before people get sick, the government asked me to come back and help fix this problem, because nobody else would. Vietnam is drowning in waste, a crisis no one else can fix. I escaped Vietnam with nothing, and now I'm determined to save it.
Chúng tôi xin mời quý vị một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để đón chào ông chủ tịch của VABA, cũng là CEO của California Waste Solution, ông David Dương.
We want to invite our distinguished leader in the Vietnamese community, the chairman of VABA and CEO of California Waste Solutions, Mr. David Duong, to deliver opening remarks.
Today is a 50-year gratitude to America. I want all of you to know, tonight is not my night. Tonight is all of you Vietnamese American that are present here tonight. And even those the Vietnamese not present here tonight, we celebrate ourselves of 50 years from the first day that our first Vietnamese refugee that arrived in the U.S. We're all lucky because U.S. and American people opened their arms for us to come when the fallen of Saigon, there's thousands and thousands of refugees all over in all the refugee camps waiting for a land that where they can land and build their next life. Many people out there ask me tonight, why is today? Why is 50 years? I say that in the last 50 years, the Vietnamese Americans have contributed to this country, have built strong community. And of course, many of us that build it, but even those in California, sometimes we don't know what the Vietnamese American in DC, in Texas, in Oklahoma, in different city, different state. We don't know. We got many talents. We don't know. We got many success. American dream, American story, until any article, until the media brought it up. Then we know. From there on, we think that how do we make sure that we can build our community, how we can unite our community. That's what VABA have established. In the way of hopefully that we see every Vietnamese that in every city in America, there's a dot. So there are dots all over in the country. But it needs a line where it can link all the dots together. That's why we want to be the line where we pay back to our community. And we want to connect all the line to build our stronger community. And also, we want to make sure that we build our next generation and ongoing. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. Hopefully that you enjoy, the dinner. You have a good time. I thank you, many of you that fly, from far away, from many, maybe a few of them flying in from other states and all that. But thank you for being here with us tonight. Hopefully you are supporting VABA and also, will support you. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Duong. Thank you for that heartfelt message.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Councilwoman Amy Pham-Wis with Nam Quang Councilman here. It is an honor to stand before you today at this special celebration, Gratitude to America. To America, we say thank you for the liberty that gives us opportunity and promise that continue to unite us all. Thank you so much and happy 50-year anniversary, and I pray for the next 50 year we will be completely successful and more. Thank you. And I want to give this, thank you. And we want to give this certificate to Victor, VABA.
To introduce something really fun, the Southern Wind Lion Dance Group. They will perform for us, really get this party started.
Và bây giờ chúng tôi xin mời quý vị bước vào phần chính của chương trình ngày hôm nay. Đó là Award Ceremony. Phần trao phần thưởng cho tất cả những người Hội VABA vinh danh ngày hôm nay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce this year's honorees. These honorees may not have been the first, but their impact has been profound. They have lifted others while elevating the Vietnamese American voice in the mainstream. We would now like to invite representatives from from the 3 partnering organizations to come to the stage, help present these awards as a symbolic gesture of unity, collaboration across our diverse communities. The representative from California Waste Solutions is Executive Vice Chairman Victor Duong. Representing the Inland Empire is President Edward Ornelas. And representing Asian Hustle Network is Thomas Tran. Say Da Hoang, the first Vietnamese-owned bus service dedicated to serving the community with affordable, accessible transportation while preserving a sense of home on every journey. It was founded in 1995, and the service has done more than just connect cities, it has connected lives. For nearly 3 decades, it has linked Vietnamese American communities, key ones across California that include Little Saigon, in San Jose, in Sacramento, and San Francisco, providing not just travel, but comfort, culture, and connection. Passengers are welcomed with banh mi, Vietnamese entertainment, and a familiar language, making each trip feel like a return to family. Please welcome Linh Hoang Nguyen.
Xe đò Hoàng. Xe đò Hoàng Vân Sơn đã biết xe đò Hoàng từ những năm 1900, từ hồi thế kỷ trước cho đến năm 2001 thì xe đò Hoàng vẫn có là một chiếc xe van mà thôi. Nhưng đến bây giờ đã có hơn 50 chiếc xe đò chạy khắp tiểu bang Hoa Kỳ.
Very honored to be here. It's beyond my imagination to on this stage. First of all, I want to thank God to guide my life, to protect me. I want to thank you for Vietnamese community to support me. I want to thank America, this great nation, for your open arm and given me a lot of opportunity. I want to thank VABA for this honor. I want to thank my wife, my mom, for everybody to support me all the time. I love you all. Thank you.
Xe đò Hoàng. Xe đò giá rẻ còn tặng free bánh mì.
Up next, we have Jan Thai Van, trailblazer in Vietnamese American political leadership and civic engagement. Jan Thai Van is a trailblazing Vietnamese American attorney, public servant, and civic leader whose career has significantly shaped the political landscape of Orange County and beyond. In 2000, he made history as the first Vietnamese American elected to Garden Grove City Council, receiving the highest number of votes in the city's history. That's pretty incredible. He went on to become the first Vietnamese American elected to any state legislature in the U.S., serving in the California State Assembly from 2004 to 2010. His most lasting impact lies in his role as a foundational leader in the Vietnamese American voter mobilization. Please welcome Jan Thai Van.
Luật sư đẹp trai Trần Thế Văn.
Thank you so much, Teresa and Vân Sơn. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real honor and pleasure for me to be here in this beautiful theater with all of you to celebrate, but to also remember the sacrifice and the hard work of the Vietnamese American community in 50 years, 5 decades. I think we ought to give ourselves a big round of applause. Don't you think so? You know, this award is for all those folks who have worked so hard, our parents, our grandparents, who have made it and give us the opportunity here, and of course the United States of America as well. And for all of you in this room, as well as hundreds of thousands of Vietnamese Americans and residents outside of this area as well, who have worked and built this community and this country as well. I've had the opportunity to visit so many communities throughout the United States as an elected official, and I can tell you that the next 50 years, we promise for the best. And once again, thank you so much for the honor, especially with VABA and all the co-sponsoring organizations and the staff and volunteers to put this beautiful event together. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening. Have a great
Luật
night.
sư Trần Thế Văn. Cảm ơn anh.
Congratulations, John Taiwan. Quang Pham returned to his roots in Phu Quoc, the ancestral home of Vietnamese fish sauce, to source the finest, first press fish sauce made using time-honored traditional methods. We all have fish sauce in our fridge, right?
Một tràng pháo tay cho anh Cường Phạm. Nước mắm cánh buồm đỏ đây nè. Ôi trời, mùi nước mắm bay khắp khán phòng luôn.
It's truly an honor to join you guys for the remarkable gathering today. I'd like to thank you, VABA, for creating this beautiful hosting of reflection, celebrations, and the deep gratitude of America, the country that welcomed us and gave us a new beginning. I would like to thank you guys all for letting me share the moment and enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Next, we'd like to honor Paul Huang, champion of mental health advocacy. Paul is a visionary founder of Moving Forward Psychological Institute and has many fans out here, a groundbreaking organization dedicated to advancing mental health access and awareness, particularly in underserved and immigrant communities. With a master's degree in family and occupational therapy and over 2 decades of clinical leadership experience, Paul has become a trusted voice in culturally responsive mental health care. Welcome, Paul. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank VAPA for this opportunity to bring the community together. I would not be here as a refugee who survived the ocean for 30 days. I would not be here if I had died from the 3 attempts of suicide. I'm here because of my family, because of God, but most importantly, I want to raise awareness. At this moment, Vietnamese American youth ages 13 to 25 has the highest suicide rate in the country. That should not be acceptable for our community. So as we succeed in economics, in politics, in everything else, we need and we must take care of our mental health, of our children, of our families, and our grandparents. Thank you.
Layli Hayslip is a Vietnamese American author, humanitarian, known for her memoirs When Heaven and Earth Changed Places and Child of War, Woman of Peace. Her life story inspired the 1993 film Heaven and Earth, directed by Oliver Stone. Hayslip has also founded charitable organizations aimed at rebuilding cultural bridges between Vietnam and America. Welcome, Layli Hayslip. Congratulations.
I never thought this evening come together for this moment. For last 76 years, I journey very lonely life, very lonely journey. Because of war, peace, Americans, Vietnam, and everything in between. I'm proud to be Vietnamese, and I'm happy that so many young and old men and women that are Vietnamese, American, we have our identities, we have our faces, we have our voices, and we also have a name. And we should be very proud of it. And I'm so thank you for the workers who give out to us. And I hope many, many young people follow us. If you want to be somewhere and be successful in life, take tonight as your first step and turn your life around to do what you do best. Thank you.
Next, we'd like to honor Jeannie Mai and Mama Mai, generational storytellers of Vietnamese American culture and identity. A dynamic mother-daughter duo who have redefined what it means to celebrate Vietnamese heritage in the American mainstream. Jeannie Mai, an Emmy award-winning television host, producer, fashion expert, amazing mom, she has used her platform to uplift diverse voices and proudly share her Vietnamese roots to global audiences. And alongside her, Mama Mai, right here on stage with us, has become a beloved personality in her own right, charming audiences with her wit, her wisdom, unshakable cultural pride. Together, their mother-daughter bond and public presence have inspired millions, especially young Vietnamese Americans, navigating identity, family, and generational connection. Congratulations, Mama Mai.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. No matter what, I have to say, first of all, I want to say why my name Mama Mai, not Mama. Mama là mì gói, okay? Cái là Mama Mai. Tại vì my daughter Jeannie Mai, they want to know why you famous, why you are successful on the, she's a celebrity. So they asked her, I want to see how you're successful. She said, I'm successful because my mom, she's the one create me and she's the one, teach me everything. When I came on the show, the Real Talk Show, REAL, that's the Real Talk Show. From there, they know Mama Mai. So they say, your daughter, Jeannie Mai. So from now on, the people invite you on the show. Producer told me, don't call your name Olivia Tucham. You don't make money. Mama Mai, you make money. That's why you better remember Mama Mai, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, Aunt David. Thank you for you guys. Thank you. I love you all. Yeah.
Up next, we would love for Scott Lee to come up on stage. Scott is an ambassador of the Vietnamese identity and cultural representation on the global screen. Scott is a Vietnamese American actor known for his role in the Netflix film A Tourist Guide to Love. Born to Vietnamese parents, he has expressed pride in representing Vietnamese culture and aims to showcase the country's modernity and vibrancy beyond its historical wartime image. So Scott Lee, welcome. Congratulations.
I wasn't expecting an award today. So this is my first award. So it means something to me. Thank you, VABA. And I'm gonna keep it short. So when my parents came over to America on the boat, I was born here in Texas. And they told me a story that they wanted to leave my youngest sister, my older sister, which was 2 years old, back in Vietnam. And my dad took my sister and said, if we all die, we die together. And so that was powerful. I remember that story. And so that story has kept me focused, determined, and like having the courage of the Vietnamese people. So even though I'm American born, the Vietnamese blood is in me. So that's that. All right, thanks guys.
All right, thank you.
Now we'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Dow, a leader in the Vietnamese American healthcare and philanthropy space. Dr. Michael Dow is a distinguished physician and philanthropist whose dedication to healthcare and community service has left a lasting impact on Southern California. As the founder of Dow Medical Group, he has combined clinical excellence with a profound commitment to giving back. And then in March 2023, Dr. Dow and his wife made a transformative $1 million donation to Memorial Care Orange Coast Medical Center. The generous contribution led to the establishment of the Dow Family Cardiovascular Suite, a state-of-the-art facility enhancing cardiac care for the community. Congratulations, Dr.
Bác
Dow.
sĩ Michael Dow.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, VABA. And again, just like everyone, every Vietnamese American, I'd like to thank America, of course, the USA, who opened the doors and bring all of us in. Since 1975, there's more than 2-3 million Vietnamese here in the US. Of course, but looking forward, we want to build a future with as a Vietnamese American, build a future with American in the USA, but we should not forget our root. 50 years ago, we are Vietnamese refugees, Việt tị nạn. We should be proud of it. We should keep our history because the winner will not write this kind of history in the history books. So as Vietnamese refugee, we have to keep this history with our children, with our grandchildren, so they know where we are from. We are Việt tị nạn. Xin cảm ơn.
Von Sun is of Von Sun Entertainment, a pioneer of Vietnamese American entertainment and cross-cultural comedy. Founded by beloved Vietnamese American comedian and visionary Von Sun, the company emerged in the early 1990s as a powerful platform to connect the Vietnamese communities around the world through the universal language of laughter, music, storytelling. Von Sun's signature charm, you've seen it, comedic genius, and heartfelt hosting style helped launch the careers of countless Vietnamese artists, connecting families across generations.
Đầu tiên Vân Sơn xin được cảm ơn VABA và đặc biệt là những người anh em rất là thân của Vân Sơn như là anh David Dương. Vân Sơn rất là hân hạnh, rất là cảm động khi nhận được cái award của cộng đồng Việt Nam mình trao tặng cho Vân Sơn. Một lần nữa cảm ơn VABA, cảm ơn David Dương và cảm ơn tất cả mọi người có mặt ở đây. Thank you.
Up next, we'd like to welcome Thái Tan and Elan, legendary icons of Vietnamese music and intergenerational cultural legacy. Thái Tan and her daughter Elan, two generations of extraordinary vocal artistry who have become pillars of Vietnamese music and cultural preservation. Thái Tan, widely revered as the most iconic female voice in Vietnamese music history, transformed traditional melodies into timeless masterpieces. Her voice not only defined a generation, it became the soul of a people, offering comfort, identity, and beauty to Vietnamese communities, both in the homeland and in exile. Carrying this profound legacy forward, her daughter Elan has dedicated her life to continuing that musical tradition with elegance, grace, and a voice uniquely her own.
Elan, danh ca Elan.
Một sự hân hạnh vô cùng đã được đến đây, được VABA tổ chức cho một cái buổi quá sức lộng lẫy, đẹp và đối với Elan là cả một sự hãnh diện cho cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta. Và kế tiếp là xin cảm ơn nước Mỹ đã nuôi nấng tất cả chúng ta, đặc biệt nuôi nấng gia đình của Elan, 3 thế hệ từ mẹ Thái Thanh của Elan đến Elan và rồi đến các con của Elan nữa. Chúng tôi đã hát và đã đứng trên những sân khấu lớn, nhỏ của tại nước Mỹ này để tiếp tục mang âm nhạc đến với tất cả lòng người của người Việt Nam mọi nơi. Chúng ta sống ở xứ ngoài nhưng chúng ta chưa bao giờ cảm thấy thiếu thốn bởi vì chúng ta đã luôn luôn có nhau và hỗ trợ cho nhau. Xin cảm ơn sự hiện diện của tất cả quý vị hôm nay.
Welcome, Lan Vu.
Phố TV Bosa.
Cảm ơn anh, cảm ơn anh. Cảm ơn VABA, cảm ơn anh David Dương đã tổ chức cái buổi hôm nay. Có thể nói rằng là 15 năm qua với đầy niềm vui và nỗi buồn và đầy sóng gió vì những câu chuyện, những đề tài rất nhạy cảm trên phố Bosa TV. Phố Bosa TV đã đạt được một chút ít thành quả về chỗ đứng trong truyền thông với phong cách và thương hiệu riêng của mình. Có thể nói làm truyền thông trung lập rất là khó khăn ở trong môi trường truyền thông Việt ngữ. Ai là người Việt chắc hiểu được điều đó. Xin cảm ơn ban tổ chức một lần nữa. Xin cảm ơn khán giả phố Bosa TV khắp nơi.
Yes, let's please welcome Chef Jong Nguyen, pioneer of Viet Cajun cuisine and Vietnamese American culinary innovation. Chef Nguyen is the owner of Crawfish and Noodles in Houston, Texas, where he combines Vietnamese and Cajun culinary traditions. His innovative cuisine has been featured in various culinary publications, highlighting the diversity of Houston's food scene. So Texas is in the house. Chef, welcome.
Hello, everyone. It's a very honorable to be here from Houston, Texas. First, I'd like to thanks to America that already give us an opportunity. And I'd like to thanks to my family very much, always support me. Thanks to community, Vietnamese community and all community around. that bring us together. Thanks, VABA. Because of you guys, brought us all here tonight. It's a great honor from Houston, Texas. Love you guys all. Thank you.
Chef Trọng Nguyễn. Woo!
Now we'd like to welcome to the stage Duc Pham, innovator of ready-to-eat Vietnamese cuisine and culinary heritage preservation. Duc Pham is the founder of Pho Nominal Foods, a company offering high-quality, ready-to-eat Vietnamese pho bowls. His products are known for using authentic ingredients and traditional recipes, aiming to bring Vietnamese cuisine to a broader and wider audience. Congratulations, Duc.
All right. Thank you again to VABA, Teresa, Wendy, and Lynn for inviting us down here, myself, and to help share not alone my family story, our company story, and again, our family story is not different from many people here. As an immigrant refugee family, we settled in Seattle and was able to be lucky enough for myself to have very influential people, friends and family, to help bring me to this day. My parents taught me how working hard would help achieve the American dream. And obviously my wife, who's here with me tonight, who's put up with an entrepreneur who refuses and stubborn to work for other people. So I've always had to work for myself. And most of my business schemes have been unsuccessful. But for 10 years, we developed phenomenal foods and have expanded now to over 7,000 retail stores, including Costco, Publix, Target, Safeway, Albertsons, and Kroger's. And as we continue to grow this company, hopefully many of you see our products out there, help support us, that we're out there. So again, thank you.
Next to the stage, Thuy Nguyen, rising star in Vietnamese cuisine and digital cultural influence. Have you heard of her lately? She's been all over the place. Chef Thuy Nguyen, known online as Thuy the Bay, is a celebrated Vietnamese chef and rising culinary star whose passion and creativity are reshaping the perception of Vietnamese cuisine in America and beyond. She's the visionary behind West Hollywood's acclaimed restaurant Didi and the signature menu for local kitchens across California. Thuy's influence extends far beyond the kitchen. Welcome, Chef.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here, and thank you so much for this. It's really so special being recognized by the Vietnamese community because it's basically your family saying that they're proud of you, and as a Vietnamese American, that's a lot. That's a lot, right? I was born in Vũng Tàu, Vietnam, and I came over here when I was 8 years old in 2006. And through the sponsorships from my family, so I stand on the shoulders of their hardships and sacrifices to be where I'm at. And it's really the reason why I continue to celebrate and honor being Vietnamese in everything that I do. So thank you, VABA, for recognizing and celebrating a young talent for the next generation. Thank you to my mom, my little sister, my whole family. Thank you to Ray Hughes. Thank you to the Vietnamese community that continues to support me.
As a co-founder of the Asian Hustle Network, Brian has built a powerful global platform that connects and empowers over 250,000 members across 100 countries, providing essential support, resources, and visibility to Asian creatives and business leaders, making it one of the world's largest, most influential Asian entrepreneurial communities. Welcome, Brian Pham.
Woo! I'm here on stage today not only as a Vietnamese, but a Vietnamese American. I'm fiercely proud of both identities I do have. I'm very fortunate enough to live here in the United States, but also I currently also live part-time in Vietnam as well. What I do see is that we're here in the United States and Vietnam making noise and innovating and creating a bright future for both countries. I want to say thank you to VABA real quick. I'm very honored to be a community partner here today. And I hope that this is just the first step in taking in the right direction to show how brilliant Vietnamese and Vietnamese Americans are. Thank you.
Yu Chin is a pioneer of Vietnamese American cinema and cultural representation. Tonight, we honor a living legend, an icon of Vietnamese cinema, and a beacon of resilience, talent, and grace. Yu Chin is a Vietnamese American actress whose extraordinary career has spanned nearly 7 decades and more than 100 film and television roles across the globe, from The Joy Luck Club to Journey from the Fall and MASH and NCIS Los Angeles. Her work has left an indelible mark on both Eastern and Western cinema. But her journey is not just about fame, it is about survival, reinvention, and impact. After becoming a refugee in 1975, 50 years ago, she arrived in the US with nothing but determination and the support of a few courageous friends. She rebuilt her life and career from the ground up, becoming not only an acclaimed actress, but also a humanitarian. As the co-founder of the Vietnam Children's Fund, she has also helped build 50 schools in Vietnam, transforming the lives of thousands of children. Tonight we celebrate not just her legacy in the arts, but her enduring commitment to community, compassion, and cultural pride. Our next awardee is Tài Tu Dung. Tài Tu Dung fled Vietnam in 1979 with nothing but hope and built a legacy that transformed waste into purpose. In 1983, he founded Gojido Recycling, one of the first Vietnamese-owned recycling operations in the United States. By 1992, he launched California Waste Solutions, becoming the founder of the first Vietnamese-American-owned recycling company in the nation. What began in a modest warehouse in West Oakland became a multi-generational enterprise serving millions of residents across Oakland and San Jose, and ultimately the people of Vietnam. Through Vietnam Waste Solutions, his vision now manages over 80% of southern Vietnam's recycling and waste systems, building sustainable bridges between continents and communities. He was more than an entrepreneur. He was a builder of futures, a man of courage, humility, and extraordinary vision. His journey is a story of resilience and continues to empower the next generation. Coming up on stage already to accept the award is CWS's Chief Financial Officer and daughter, Christina Young.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you on behalf of my family for awarding this for my father. He should be very, very proud. But first of all, just following Memorial Day, I'd like to take this moment to pay the utmost respect, gratitude for the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom and for us to enjoy tonight. He also always tells us, remember where you come from. Always bring the community with you. Remember, always support those follow behind you, and always give back to the community. And we have. Thank you. God bless.
We would like to honor To Van Lai, a family and his family, pioneer of the Vietnamese music and cultural preservation in the diaspora. To Van Lai was a cultural pioneer, founder of Thuy Nha Productions, and creator of Paris by Night, the most iconic Vietnamese variety show in history. Over 140 volumes, 600 plus music albums, and 4 decades of production. He brought Vietnamese voices, stories, and songs to millions across the globe. At a time when the Vietnamese identity was at risk, he built a stage that united the diaspora through music and memory. Though he passed in 2022, his legacy lives on. Representing him tonight, please welcome his daughter, right next to me, Marie To, executive producer, Thuy Nha Paris by Night, to the stage.
Kính thưa quý vị quan khách, xin kính chào các anh. Thật là một vinh dự cho chúng tôi được đứng nơi đây. Trước hết xin cảm ơn VABA đã cho chúng tôi phần thưởng rất là to lớn này. Đây là phần thưởng đầu tiên mà Trung tâm Thuy Nha Paris by Night nhận được từ khi hoạt động văn nghệ trên 40 năm. Khi nhìn thấy hình ảnh của ba thật sự rất là xúc động. Thủy không có expect như vậy. Thành ra I would like to say a few words in English. Once again, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the VABA organization for granting us the immense honor of being a guest of today's meaningful program. Thúy Nga Production has always been a family business, driven by the hope of preserving Vietnamese music and culture. We are deeply grateful to the Vietnamese communities and families abroad who have warmly welcomed us in their homes for over 40 years. We see our work not merely as entertainment, but as a form of artistic expression that embodies the beauty and rich history of Vietnamese culture. I would like to dedicate this award to my parents, my mom, especially my late father, Mr. To Vang Lai. From the very beginning, he possessed a vision and intuition that guided us. He believed that our products should be filled with the heartfelt sentiment, culture, and language of Vietnam. And I'm proud to carry the torch he lit many years ago, and I promise to honor his legacy with all my heart. Và cuối cùng, Thủy cũng xin cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã lắng nghe và chỉ nói một câu, tôi rất hãnh diện, tôi là người Việt Nam. I'm very proud to be a Vietnamese American. Thank you very much.
For our final pioneer, I'd like to invite up to the stage Mr. Lap Tang. I just call him Mr. Tang, founder of Vietnam Town and Grand Century Mall and pioneer of Vietnamese American media and business development. Mr. Tang arrived with nothing but gave a generation everything. After fleeing Vietnam in 1975, Mr. Tang didn't just rebuild his life, he helped shape a new cultural and economic identity for Vietnamese American. From media to real estate, his vision has defined the heart of Little Saigon in San Jose and beyond. He founded a news service, the first Vietnamese language newspaper in Northern California, giving voice to a rising community. He introduced the first Vietnamese karaoke discs in the US and brought global TV shows to Vietnamese homes, dubbed in Vietnamese for the Vietnamese people. That is, he says to me, has been one of his greatest accomplishments, to keep the mother tongue going.
Xin chân thành cảm ơn VABA đã cho tôi cái cơ hội có mặt ngày hôm nay để nhân cái dịp kỷ niệm 50 năm người Việt Nam có mặt tại nước Mỹ. Nếu mà tôi có được một cái lời nào để nói cho thế hệ trẻ, cho những cái thế hệ thứ hai, thứ ba, thứ tư. Bây giờ chúng ta ở đây 50 năm thì thực sự đã có thế hệ thứ ba, thứ tư rồi. Thì nếu tôi có một lời nào để nói với những người đó thì tôi xin mượn lời của cố tổng thống Ngô Đình Diệm. Nói một câu mà tôi rất nhớ hoài. Tổng thống Ngô Đình Diệm nói như thế này: tôi không phải là thần thánh, tôi chỉ thức khuya dậy sớm. Đối với những người trẻ bây giờ, chỉ thức khuya dậy sớm, làm việc chăm chỉ. Nước Mỹ là đất, land of opportunity, đất của cơ hội đến mọi lúc, mọi nơi. Chỉ cần làm việc chăm chỉ, thức khuya dậy sớm. Xin hết.
Thị màu em không biết đâu, em cứ bắt đèn gọi mẹ thưa cha ăn vạ cả làng cho em lấy chàng. Tình tang tang tình tình tang.
Tuyệt vời. Nhóm múa của các con là Tri Âm. Tụi con người Việt Nam.
Dạ vâng, tụi con là người Việt Nam sinh ra ở Mỹ.
Ủa sao con mà thở như vậy? Tại sao con làm gì con mệt như vậy? Con tên gì?
Dạ con tên là Nhi.
Còn con?
Dạ con tên là Nhã Vi.
Còn con?
Dạ con tên là Thảo Vi.
Còn là Vi không vậy đó hả? Ba đứa con là sinh ở Mỹ hết. Tụi con vẫn nói tiếng Việt Nam được. Tại sao, chú hỏi tại sao tụi con không có đi múa, đi dance mà ví dụ như hip hop, đồ disco đồ mà con nhảy vậy?
Dạ tại vì chúng con muốn chia sẻ cái văn hóa và nét đẹp của truyền thống Việt Nam.
Nghe con nói chú muốn khóc luôn. Rất là mừng, phải không quý vị? Mừng dữ lắm luôn. Các em là thuộc thế hệ thứ 3, thứ 4 rồi mà các em còn nhớ được cái truyền thống văn hóa của người Việt Nam mình. Con đang làm gì?
Dạ con đang làm y tá.
Đang làm y tá. Con đang làm gì?
Dạ con là cô giáo.
Đang là cô giáo. Còn con đang làm gì?
Dạ con đang học bác sĩ.
Thấy dễ sợ chưa? Ba cô nàng múa từ nãy nè, thấy dễ sợ chưa? Cô này đang làm y tá nè, cô này đang làm cô giáo nè, cô kia đang học bác sĩ. Một tràng pháo tay quý vị ơi. Hay quá luôn. Đề nghị VABA kết nạp hội viên liền luôn. Và đặc biệt một cái điều nữa mà cái điều Vân Sơn bất ngờ vô cùng. Cái cô bé xinh xắn đứng ngay ở giữa, các bạn có nhìn ra không? Đây là con gái thứ 2 của MC, đệ nhất MC Việt Thảo. Cưng quá. Đó thành ra hôm nay là Vân Sơn vui quá xuống dưới gặp các em mới biết được các em có những cái công việc như thế, và đặc biệt là nhìn ra được cái cô bé là con của Việt Thảo. Thành ra Vân Sơn muốn làm cái breaking news nhỏ nhỏ để chúng ta cùng tự hào với thế hệ thứ 2, thứ 3 của chúng ta. Cô ơi, một lần nữa một tràng pháo tay cho các em đặc biệt. Cảm ơn các con. Thank you. Vân Sơn muốn mời ông chủ tịch của Hiệp hội VABA bước lên đây để có đôi lời cảm ơn với tất cả quý vị quan khách có mặt ngày hôm nay, để cùng chia sẻ những giây phút thật là xúc động cũng như thật là tự hào của người Việt Nam chúng ta xuyên qua 50 năm nay. Mời anh David Dương.
Xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị có mặt đêm nay. Đêm thật là quan trọng, dầu rằng đó là đêm đầu tiên VABA tổ chức 50 năm ghi ơn đất nước Hoa Kỳ và người Mỹ đã mở rộng tay của họ 50 năm trước để đón những người Việt đầu tiên tị nạn đến nước Hoa Kỳ. Và nhờ như vậy, trên một cái đất nước này là một đất nước với nhiều chuyện vọng, một đất nước mà thật là nhiều cái cởi mở của người dân Mỹ những ngày đầu. Những đất nước thật nhiều cơ hội. Nếu chúng ta đến đây, chúng ta đã là những người đến từ ngày đầu, hai bàn tay trắng, đã tạo nên sự nghiệp và đã đóng góp rất nhiều cho đất nước Hoa Kỳ trong sự phát triển và phồn thịnh, cũng như là đóng góp trong sự mà cộng đồng chúng ta lớn mạnh, để mỗi người Mỹ gốc Việt chúng ta đều hãnh diện. Một lần nữa tôi xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị có mặt đêm nay.
Kính thưa quý vị, Vân Sơn xin mạng phép được bắt cóc anh David Dương tí xíu để có những cái lời nói với lại anh David Dương cũng như tất cả quý vị ở đây. Điều thứ nhất là Vân Sơn biết được là trong ban tổ chức ngày hôm nay đã mời rất là nhiều anh em đến, những người như Vân Sơn, những người như là hội VABA đã gửi những cái bằng khen thưởng đến cho chúng tôi. Nhưng mà cái số lượng này nó thật là ít ỏi lắm, nó chưa có đủ. Thành ra Vân Sơn biết rằng chắc chắn sắp tới đây VABA sẽ còn nhiều chương trình như thế này nữa. Bởi vì người Việt Nam của chúng ta ở khắp mọi nơi trên nước Mỹ đã làm rạng danh cho cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng ta, cũng như đã đóng góp rất nhiều vào cái sự phát triển của đất nước Mỹ cũng như là cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta ở khắp mọi nơi. Thành ra Vân Sơn một lần nữa mong rằng VABA sẽ làm thật nhiều show như thế này, làm nhiều chương trình thế này nữa. Một lần nữa Vân Sơn xin thay mặt tất cả những người khách có mặt hôm nay cũng như là những người Việt khắp nơi mà anh David Dương đã vinh danh, Vân Sơn được xin phép đại diện cảm ơn Chủ tịch VABA, và một lần nữa một lời cảm ơn thật chân thành đối với anh, và mong rằng những chương trình như thế này sẽ tiếp tục được sắp tới đây được trình diễn nữa. Cảm ơn anh. Thank you.
Speak with one voice. Help VABA, help you, help ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you anh. Cảm ơn anh nhiều.